might not be rude in the introduction to this video. I might not say, yo bitches, what's up, you know, or hello heathens. I might not. I could be a drill sergeant saying, you little bitch, get out of bed right now and give me 1 million, you maggot, you know. I could totally be a drill sergeant. In the army, you cream Sunday, you don't know shit, you know. I don't know. It'd be a lot of fun. Wouldn't it? You know. Must be dope people, you know, if they can be as open as that, you know, and say what they want to say, you know, while being respectful and, you know, all on the good, you know, just express themselves in a good way, you know. I think that's brilliant, you know, have to be good people, you know. And I watched this video and it made out like, this might be triggering, so there's a bit of a warning there to anyone who's in the army, and but I am all about positivity. I just say things that might be difficult just to paint the picture of what I'm trying to express, you know. I'm just saying that it contradicts with, well, contradicts is just a fancy word. It's just interesting that there is that, you know, they're good people. I just think it's relevant, I watched this video and it was about, you know, if you go in the army, this is the way I perceived it, this is the way I took it to mean anyway. If you go in the army, then you're supporting, you know, the white dominance of the planet, you know, that's pretty much all it said, you know, about the world is changing, you know, we will not be able, literally there are so many people on the planet, we will not, it's not the time anymore to dominate the rest of the world, you know. It's just not possible. One, it's not possible, but mostly it's not right, you know. You know, developing countries need to develop, and I feel that, I know that we prevent that. We literally prevent that because we do not want them to have any kind of power, you know, and that may be at a subconscious level, you know. It may well be, you know, to give people, in that way we can still have okay people, you know, doing these bad things, you know. Anyway, that's enough about that. So, I made a banging video about Mania. I would say, please watch my video about Mania, it is very good. You'll see why if you watch it, when you watch it, you know. Yeah. That was like 2 seconds ago. I literally made it, it was a 3-minute video. I thought that is the message, that is the message that I want to, that is a banging message, and I'll just stop that and carry on this video, you know. But to be honest, anyway, I'm gonna stop there. So I have a chore that I need to do. It's not a chore. I love doing this, googling how to do things on computer, you know. Lately I've been googling iMovie, how to operate. One thing I would like to say is that when I use a long word, I find that it actually prevents me from recalling, or it kind of stops me in my tracks when I'm trying to like explain something, you know, and it can even like shake me so I'm less able to explain what I'm explaining if I use a long word. It has some kind of like effect on me, you know, seriously, you know. So yeah, I've got to Google, so I googled iMovie, how to work that. I probably need to Google that a few times to learn how to edit videos, but I've got to Google, what have I got to Google? I've got to Google how to do something anyway. Yeah. Yes, okay, so with Apple Music, how do I download everything in one go that I've got on the cloud, but not downloaded onto my device. You know, how do I do it all in one go and download the whole lot? How do I do that? You know, because I've got this iPod, you know, and obviously that's not going to work unless I have the actual physical, you know, music on it. You know, so first I've got to download the whole lot onto my device, and then I transfer it from that onto the iPod, the old-fashioned way before you had this Apple Music. You know, obviously it's quite old. Before you had Apple Music and everything, you know, you just streamed it. You didn't bother to, you didn't even need to bother to download it. I mean, and like it only takes like literally 2 seconds. You see the thing go round, it goes whoop like that, and it's yours. You know, and they don't even bother to it. You know, I mean. I'll just run my mind, you know, and that's all it is. Maybe it's the cost, you know, it's the cost of people downloading that data, but then you've got, this is a Tova Mind Think Fest, you know, and it's from another planet, it's not relevant here, so, but then people are downloading more data because every single time they listen to that song, they're using that data. So if they just downloaded it once, it would be on the device and it would automatically, you know, not stream it but just play it. So a bit of the Tova mind for you there. It is relevant on Tova. People do think that way. People live their lives that way. You know, that's the reality and the consciousness there, and that's how problems are sorted out. It's a different reality. What can I say? You know, but. You know, I did say it's not relevant here, but very interesting, you know, sometimes just to go there and just, actually it is a higher intelligence, and using that consciousness, it is possible to invent, for example, so I'll give 2 examples, a new type of petrol engine, which I have done, that is way more efficient than what we have now, and we will need it as fuel runs out. You know, people say we're moving to battery and that's it. No, we will need, because when we have battery powered cars, we will always, not always, but we will still have petrol. What do we do with the petrol? Well, we burn it in engines that are incredibly efficient, you know. So the Tova Mind allowed me to invent that, and the Tova Mind allows these Tovians or Tovoans to come up with like fusion technology as well. So it may seem like a silly and irrelevant consciousness, but it is a useful tool with higher sort of like alien technology, you know. Yeah. So I'm going to end this video here and make another one. You know, I've made a banging mania video, fully respectful, non-triggering, brilliant message, wonderful message, kicks the crap out of doctors. You know, it really does, and that's the point. You know, and bigs up children and people who are mentally healthy. You know, people who haven't been through the teenage thing that everyone goes through it, you know, and it breaks people, it does. Yeah, so I'm going to end this video now and beating you up in the next video. Goodbye.